Hey, Jess Smart Smiley here. Looks like I've been doing a little bit of yap loading lately, so here's a little bit more. You're welcome. Somebody left a review on my newest book, which I don't have with me. I sold them all. But it's called Newsroom Nonsense, and it's a graphic novel that you play like a game. So you read a page of comic, and then at the bottom you choose what you want the character to do next. And depending on what you choose, it'll take you to a different part of the book and it'll change the direction of the story. So this has more than 25 different endings. It's, yeah, I call it a comic that you play like a game. Um, Alicia on Goodreads says, thank you for providing an advance copy of What Happens Next, Newsroom Nonsense, for me to read. Who doesn't love a choose your own adventure story? The absolute best part is the rereadability of this book. Yes. The book itself was very enjoyable, and I read it 3 times just to see a few different endings. If you like talent show troubles, you will definitely enjoy this installment. I got 4 out of 5 stars. Hey, not bad. Thanks, Alicia. Cool. Thank you for taking the time to read the book and then to write about the book. That makes a big difference. Like right now, I think this is the only review for this book on Goodreads. So if you've read it and you have some thoughts you'd like to share, like please share them on Goodreads or whatever websites you use. Okay, so she talked about the rereadability of this book. That makes me so happy because one of the things I wanted to do was to make each ending satisfying in its own way. So it might be, maybe you read 5 different endings and they're, satisfying in each of them are satisfying in a different way. So one of them might end like on a joke and one of them might end kind of on a downer. But it works for what the story is. Like it makes sense, but it also makes you want to, so it's satisfying in that way, but then it also makes you want to like get a happier ending. So you go back and you reread. One thing I've been hearing from different people is they really like the hardcover copies because they're reading them so much and turning back and forth between pages. Like you're going to be going back and forth in this book way more than like any other book you read because that's how it works. So it's cool that hardcover like actually functions for how you're going to be using the book. Alicia also said if you like talent show troubles, you'll definitely enjoy this installment. So thank you. Sounds like she read book 1 as well. She didn't talk about if book 3, Newsroom Nonsense, works well on its own, or if you have to have read book 1, Talent Show Troubles, for it to make sense. My goal was you could just pick up any book in the series and it would just work. It would stand on its own. Everything makes sense. But I also tried to make it so that if you've read any of the others, you'll see connections that means something maybe a little differently or even a little bit more to you because you've read the others. Anyway, thank you, Alicia, for leaving your review. And if you have something to say about a book I've read, I would love for you to share it online, and maybe I'll yap about it. Hey, thanks.